In the shadowy corners of the internet where few dare to tread, a game lurks. It's not just any game, it's a mind-reading game. A digital enigma that draws players into its web, promising to unveil their deepest secrets. Welcome to the deep web, a place where anonymity reigns and the rules of reality bend in ways that challenge our understanding. Imagine for a moment a game that claims to read your thoughts. A game that taps into your consciousness, revealing those buried desires and fears that you keep hidden from the world. It's a tantalizing concept, isn't it? The allure of being seen, truly seen, by something beyond mere human perception. What could be more fascinating or frightening than a device that claims to unlock the mysteries of your mind? The origins of this game are shrouded in mystery. Whispers on forums and encrypted chat rooms speak of its creation, often attributing it to an enigmatic figure known only as the architect. According to rumors, the architect is a programmer, a psychological wizard who has crafted an algorithm so advanced it borders on the supernatural. But what is the truth behind this game? Players recount their experiences in hushed tones, often sharing them in the darkest corners of the internet. One user posted, "I was skeptical at first. A game that reads minds, it sounded like a scam. But when I logged in, I felt something. A chill ran down my spine." As they describe it, the game begins with an unsettling calm. The screen flickers and a prompt appears. Think of a number between 1 and 100. Simple enough, right? But as they concentrate, the atmosphere shifts. A sense of being watched creeps in, as if the very code of the game is alive, feeding off their thoughts. Another user shared, "I felt a presence like someone was inside my head. It was overwhelming. I thought of the number I had chosen, and then it guessed it. How could it know?" The game does not merely stop at numbers. Players report a progression into deeper, more personal territories. The questions become probing, almost invasive. What is your greatest fear? Or what is the one secret you've never told anyone? Each query feels like a thread unraveling, pulling them closer to their own hidden truths. Yet with every revelation comes an unsettling realization. What if this game isn't just a digital creation? What if it's a means to siphon off pieces of their consciousness? Some players have speculated that the architect has harnessed elements of psychological manipulation, using advanced algorithms that learn and adapt based on the player's responses. One chilling post read, "I thought I was in control, but I felt it change me. It knew things I never shared, things I thought I had buried for good." The idea that a game could manipulate one's psyche raises questions about the very fabric of free will. Are players mere puppets dancing to the strings of an unseen puppeteer? In the community surrounding this game, paranoia has begun to flourish. People wonder if they are being watched, if their thoughts are being cataloged. The deep web is not a safe place. The anonymity it offers can often cloak malevolent intentions. A thread titled "Lost Souls" detailed the experiences of individuals who felt they had been irrevocably altered by the game. "I can't escape it," one user lamented. "It's like it's always there, lurking in the back of my mind, whispering my darkest thoughts." As the game continues to spread, the psychological toll weighs heavy. Reports of anxiety, depression, and even paranoia have surged among its players. It begs the question, what is the price of curiosity? The architect remains an enigma, a figure that players both fear and idolize. Some speculate that they have harnessed the darkest aspects of human psychology to craft this experience. Others believe the architect is simply a masterful storyteller, weaving a narrative that pulls players into a labyrinth of their own minds. Yet there's a darker theory that circulates among the more conspiracy-minded. Some believe that the game was designed not just for entertainment, but as a tool for mind control. The thought is chilling. A game that doesn't just read your mind, but seeks to manipulate it. Is it possible that the architect has crafted something more sinister, a means to influence thoughts and actions far beyond the screen? One player wrote, "I felt like I was being tested, like my thoughts were being used for something greater, something I couldn't understand." The implications of such power are staggering, and the ethical boundaries begin to blur. What happens when a game can manipulate emotions? What happens when it can access the very core of who we are? The notion of free will becomes a distant memory, and we are left to ponder the consequences of our own curiosity. As we delve deeper into the abyss of the deep web, it becomes clear that this game is more than just a mind-reading exercise. It is a reflection of our innermost fears and desires. The game holds a mirror up to our souls, revealing truths we may not be ready to confront. But the allure remains. For every cautionary tale, there are countless others drawn in by the promise of discovery. The thrill of the unknown is a powerful motivator, and curiosity often trumps caution. In forums dedicated to the game, players share tips on how to navigate its treacherous waters. Stay alert, one user advised. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Yet, even amidst these warnings, the temptation to play remains, a siren call that is hard to resist. The developers of the game, if they even exist, remain hidden behind layers of encryption and anonymity. No one knows their true intentions, and that uncertainty only fuels the intrigue. With every login, players are willingly stepping into a realm that transcends the boundaries of reality and fiction. As we conclude this journey into the depths of a mind-reading game from the deep web, we must reflect on the implications of such a creation. What does it mean to have our thoughts laid bare? What does it mean to engage with something that may not be entirely benign? The mystery continues to unfold, and the questions linger in the air, haunting us like shadows. Perhaps the greatest enigma is not the game itself, but rather what it reveals about us. As you contemplate this, remember, the deep web is a labyrinth filled with secrets and darkness. And as you move forward, tread carefully, for the mind-reading game may not be the only thing watching. The boundaries between curiosity and danger blur, leaving us to question what we truly seek in the shadows of the internet.